come close. The Dark Angels have secrets, and I am the only one who knows about it. But before I go, I need to share them with you, because I feel like I'm being hunted. Asmodai is coming, and the truth has to be revealed. Now, we all know that Azrael has been revealed. We had the big reveal the other day over on Christmas. It was great. It was fantastic. I'll put the trailer in the background just in case anyone wants to see it again. I personally think it's a fantastic model. I know some people out there are a bit mad that he's a Primaris Marine, but hey, this is the future, so they've been saying now for the past couple of years, so by this point, you have to be used to it, right? Again, that's just another subject for another day. But something else has happened. Something that a lot of people are not talking about. We actually have Azrael's rules. Now, full disclaimer, this could be fake. Again, take this as however you want, but the rules have appeared online. I believe these rules are real. And one of the main things why I believe these rules are real is with the image at the bottom of the rule set. I'll put the image up in the background now so we can see it. We can go through everything like that. But that big image was kind of like the banner over on the GW website, but we only had a cropped image of that. And this one shows the full image. And I haven't seen this anywhere over on like any social media post by Games Workshop, anywhere at all. So I believe that these rules are 100% legit. They are Azrael's rules. Now, there's one more thing, which is the reason why I'm wearing this hat. At the bottom of that page, that is page 21, not rule 21. That is page 21, which indicates that that is a part of a book which has rules inside of it. Now, we know this, right? We know that Arcs of Omen does not have rules inside for characters like Azrael. So what the hell is this book? I think I know. Now, I think we're getting a new book, a new Space Marine book, but I don't think it's supplements. I don't think it's a big Space Marine Codex 2.0, 2.1, whatever you want to call it. I don't think that now. There has been rumors now for a long time about a book called The Angels of Death. And this has been on my thoughts a lot recently, because I'm thinking, how the hell could all this fit in? And it's all starting to now make sense. Now, for those of you who recognize the book called Angels of Death, it was a book back in 2nd edition, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And inside of that book, it was Blood Angels and it was Dark Angels who had a joint codex kind of thing, like codex, rules, law, all that type of stuff. And I'm wondering, are we about to get a new version of that leading up to 10th edition? Because let's look at the evidence. It all makes sense at this point. 1, there is a new Azrael. 2, there is going to be a new Dante. 3, there apparently is going to be Lion L. Johnson released, which would make sense to put him in this book. 4, there's the Lion's Guard, which are rumored to be happening as well. And 5, apparently, there's going to be a Dark Angels refresh. I'm more or less putting the Dark Angel refresh towards 10th edition rather than this book. But the Angels of Death Codex kind of makes sense now, because you do have these big characters who are getting new models and hence new rules. We'll talk about the rules, by the way, in a second, like what's changed on that rule sheet and stuff like that. But it does make sense. And I've been hearing about this Angels of Death Codex now, or should I say this Angels of Death book for a while. I've just been thinking, how the hell could it all fit into it all? And I put, again, this is just me and my conspiracy rack theory going into full overmode. I think this could be the book that we get, because we know, as I mentioned, Arcs of Omens will not have rules in them. Games Workshop themselves have stated it. It's been talked about now for the people who have who apparently have received those books, those early edition books. Apparently, there's no rules in there. It's just how to play the game. So Azrael's not inside of there, so that just leaves the question is like, what book is Azrael going to be in? Because Azrael is definitely going to be released before 10th edition is out. I know a lot of people are asking me like, well, Valrak, that new box set that is coming out for the Space Marines with the Brutalis and the Desolation rocket missile launcher chaps and stuff like that, is that gonna have like a codex in there or something like that? As far as I'm aware, that will just have box rules. Just box rules. Not like when you have the instructions and you have like another book which has the rules in there. That's what that's going to have in that box set. It's not going to have like a dedicated book which is going to have a bunch of new things in it. It's just going to have the Brutalis and the Desolation stuff in there, because those, of course, are new units. So I think it's happening. I think we have discovered something here. I think we discovered something that Games Workshop doesn't want us to know about, but it's too late. It's out in the open now, Games Workshop. There's too much evidence. There's too much conspiracy in the air to deny this. Let us see this book that Azrael's got to be in. We want to see what other models are inside of it. We want to see what it looks like. We demand it. We've caught you. We've caught you, Games Workshop. You can't run. You can't hide. We've got you. Right? We've got you. Just show us the goods and we can all be friends again. Now, to quickly go over his rules, from what I've been told of you rule players, because, you know, I'm not really up to date on the Dark Angel stuff, to be fair with you. The rules in the background, as you see now, apparently he has 1 extra attack and 1 more strength to him, which is kind of cool. You know, maybe he's, you know, the Primaris treatment made him stronger. Of course, he has the Primaris keyword now, which means that he can't get into land raiders, drop pods, or, you know, anything else, back, you know, like flyers or anything. Well, he can get into a Thunderhawk or a Stormbird, but, you know, he can't get into, was it a Storm Talon or something like that anymore? But hopefully Games Workshop will be fixing all that soon and just getting rid of keywords and everything like that. Who bloody hell knows? That's something that I've wanted now for a long bloody time. But yeah, let me know. Am I insane? Am I mad? Does it all make sense to you? Azrael, the rules, do you think they're real? Do you think they're fake? What do you think of the rules? Let me know. Post it all down below, and we can talk down there as we always do. Conspiracy Rack signing off. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself, and bye-bye.